welcome to this fertility yoga class. So in today's class, I really want to focus on this idea that your body is not broken. And I've done another video on this talking about why I think this thinking is so negative when you're trying to conceive. So if you haven't already, go and check that one out. I will link it below. I've definitely been in that space. After our 3 losses, I really got to a place where I just felt like, well, it's just me, my body, it's just broken. And it was such a negative place to be in. And it wasn't until I really worked on that mindset and getting out of that place and starting to trust my body again and starting to feel like I can do this and I am healthy and fertile and I'm gonna have that baby, and really got into that place of being able to see it again in my mind's eye, that I was able to conceive and carry a healthy baby. And so in today's class, I really want to use the practice, and this is why I love yoga so much, is because we can work on the mat on things that we're trying to create in our lives. And so in today's class, in the movements and the poses that we're going to do, I want you to see that your body is strong and it is healthy and it is capable, and you are connected to the natural world and a part of the natural world, and you are able to carry a healthy baby. I know that's a lot to take on. You'll see on the mat how it starts to weave its way into the practice and how we start to really tap into these ideas through the body. It's not going to be the most gentle of classes. So often in my fertility yoga classes, I really work on bringing you down. So coming down from that stress and that really high anxious state. And while I think that's really important, and a lot of the fertility classes are about that, because we live in a world that is so stressed and busy and full on, that for many of us, the yoga practice gives us the most benefits when it is really slow and when it is really controlled and bringing us down. But in this particular class, I also want you to not feel like you can't do anything in your body, because you can actually still have quite a strong yoga practice. You can still be really capable in your body and you can still conceive. So this particular class, I really want to focus on us feeling capable in our body. So we are going to build a little bit of heat. We are going to ask our body to be a little bit challenged in certain poses. You might find them mentally challenging, you might find them physically challenging, and that's okay. You are allowed to sweat, you are allowed to build heat, you are allowed to do all of these things in your body when you're trying to conceive. So there are a few little things I would recommend though. I wouldn't practice this particular class during your 2-week wait. I have other videos on my channel for the 2-week wait, or you can check out my 4-part series where I've got a class for each stage of the cycle that will maximize your fertility throughout each of the stages. So go and check those out if you're worried, or if you're in your 2-week wait. We just usually keep it really gentle during that time in case we are very early days pregnant. So this particular class will be better suited for once you finish your period up until ovulation. This is usually a time where we have more energy and we feel a lot stronger in our body. So we're going to tap into that natural energy that you're already feeling. And we're going to push ourselves a little bit, because I want you to see that your body is healthy and strong. I want you to feel into that trust again of your body. And we're going to get out of that negative mindset, because you are not broken and you are going to have that healthy baby. You just need to do a little bit of work on balancing things out. So let's do that today. Let's get on our mat. So we're going to start our class today just in a comfortable seat. I'm up on a bolster, it just makes my hips happy. You can sit however is comfortable for you. So you need to take those shoulders up towards the ears and then sigh them down and away. Inhale them up towards the ears, sigh them down and away. One more time, inhale and exhale. A few really gentle rolls through the neck and the shoulders. I know for me, when I'm really stressed, that's where I hold my tension here. I just take some time to really release. Inhale the arms wide, open up through the heart, maybe shift the gaze. And then exhale, cross the body with the arms, give yourself a tight little hug, squeeze the chin in, maybe take a little round through the upper back. Inhale, open it up wide. Exhale, close it in. See if you can cross the arms the opposite way. Give yourself a tight little squeeze. Maybe even feeling into the love of this hug. I think sometimes we can forget to love on our bodies when we're struggling with fertility. So focused on trying to create the baby, that we just forget about ourselves and how much of a toll this can take on ourselves. Hug it in tight. I really want us to start creating this nurturing space for ourselves and really looking after ourselves well. Hug it in. All right, release the arms. I'm going to come off the bolster if you were up on a bolster. I'm going to come into hands and knees. So you're going to bring those hands underneath the shoulders and the knees under the hips. I want you to spread your fingers on the mat. So maybe even pick the fingers up and then spread them out wide, press them down. I want you to press the shins into the mat, press the ankles in, gently engage the belly in towards the spine. And then as you inhale, lift the tail, lift the head. And as you exhale, round through the spine, look back towards the thighs, tuck the toes under and keep coming all the way up to your down dog. As you inhale, bring the knees back down, lift the tail, lift the head. And as you exhale, tuck the toes round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, one more. And exhale. Bring those knees back down. Set yourself back up, so make sure that the hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the hands. Take the left leg out behind you. Press the foot as if you were trying to press it into the back wall. And then you'll notice that the weight shifts into the right leg. See if you can bring the hips back down so they're square. The core will turn on for you to do that. And we start to build a bit of heat. So you're probably already feeling it in the body. Keep the breath moving. If you want, you can take the arm out as well. And then I want you to inhale, draw the hand and knee in towards each other, curl up into a bit of a ball so you'll find that the body rounds, the spine rounds, and then inhale, reach long. Let's bend that foot, reach it up as if you're trying to sit it on the ceiling, and then draw the knee and hand in together. Exhale, reach long. Bring the right hand down, and I want you to bring that left knee in towards the arm. Send it out and around in the opposite way. See if you can look over the right shoulder and see the foot. Inhale, bring it round to the arm. Exhale, send it the other way. And then bring it all the way around. Foot comes out and down to the ground. I want you to reach the arms forward and soften the heart down. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, chest comes to mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. This time, as you inhale up, take the right hand up to the sky and then exhale, pass it under. We find a bit of a thread, the needle, the head comes down. Find a twist. Slowly come back up. Walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. Weight into the right shin as you bring the left leg in. Inhale, up cat. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bring the knees back down. The right leg will now reach out behind you. Shift that weight so the hips are fairly even. Press into the hands, spread the shoulder blades along the back. If it feels good for you, so you don't have to lift this left hand, but if it feels good, reach it out. And we find that curl, hand and knee in together. Exhale, reach long. So there's a fair bit of heat building in the body. Press the foot up towards the ceiling. We find that curl again. I just want you to breathe into it. Heat and challenge are not bad in the body. Sometimes we need it to burn the excess stuff, the excess energy that's not working. We need to burn it away. And then find the opposite side. Inhale, come into the elbow or to the arm. Exhale it out. And then bring that leg around. plant the foot. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, step the hands forward, melt the heart down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. One more time as you inhale, come up. As you exhale, the left hand to the sky, and then all the way under. Find that thread the needle, the head rests down. Maybe find a bit of a twist through the upper back. Next breath, start to slowly return. Bring the hands back onto the shoulders. Step the knee in. Inhale, up cat. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling it out here. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. Making sure the head and neck are just gently hanging. Press the heels down to the mat. Should feel like you're drawing the shins in towards each other and the thighs away from each other. Then I want you to step the feet as wide as the edges of the mat. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Find your forward fold. So you might find the elbows. You might sway it out. And then I want you to root the hands down so the fingertips find the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, bend into the legs. The thighs come parallel, so you should come fairly low. If you need to, if it's not comfortable for the hips, the toes can turn out slightly. Otherwise, stay here. As you inhale, take the arms wide. Breathe. So we're very quickly going to build some heat. I want you to feel strength here, and the way you feel strength is by finding that foundation, pressing into the feet, breathing into the body. Bring the hands to the thighs, fold it over, let the upper body hang. Inhale halfway. Exhale, take a seat. Inhale the arms wide. Exhale, hold. Inhale, breathe into the belly. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, inhale halfway. Exhale, bend the legs. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, stay. Inhale to the belly. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to the ground. Exhale, bend. Inhale, perhaps repeating this mantra, I am strong. I am healthy. And my body can conceive a healthy baby. Hands to the thighs. Fold it down, release, find the elbows this time, sway it out. Let's bring the hands down. Walking back forward to our down dog, stepping the feet back into hip distance. Inhale the right leg to the sky, bend the knee, open out through the hip. Maybe take some ankle rolls. Breathing down into that left heel. Inhale, draw the knee forward. Press the foot between the hands. Back knee comes down. I want you to bring the hands onto the hips. Gently press forward. Open up the heart. As you inhale, rise the arms up. And as you exhale, bring that left hand down to the left thigh. Track that right hand over. Maybe you can look down towards the left hand. Really opening up through the heart here. And then slowly bring the hands back down. Tuck the toes of the back foot, lifting up. Press into the hands. Send that right foot all the way back. Bend the knee, open out through the hip. This time, draw the knee forward. The knee comes down to the mat. Right hand underneath the shoulder. You're going to roll and find a side plank. Breathe here. If you like, press into the shin of the right foot, lift the left leg. You could even find that ankle in the hand. Press and open through the heart. Breathe, release, and slowly return it down. Press all the way back to your down dog. We just stay here and breathe deeply into the belly. 3 deep breaths. So this is one of the ways that you can do intense or challenging exercise in your body when you're trying to conceive, and that's by staying focused on the breath. So if you get into the short, shallow chest breathing where you're feeling stressed and anxious about the exercise, that's going to be telling your body that this is stressful, this is hard. But if you keep breathing into the belly, the body's like, okay, we're challenged, but we're doing this, we're okay. So I want you to, whenever you feel stressed, come back to that belly breathing. Inhale the left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open out through the hip, press the right heel down. So breathe deeply into that belly. So I want you to feel the strength and the power in your body. As you inhale, left leg comes through, back knee comes down, hands to hips, press the weight forward. So also doing a fair bit of opening through the hips here today. Obviously we want blood flowing freely in this area. Then reach the right hand down the right thigh. Inhale the arm up. Maybe it comes over. Maybe you can look down towards the right hand. Windmill the hands all the way back down. Frame that front foot. Lift up the back knee. Send the leg all the way back. Open up through the hip. And then draw that left knee forward. Set the left hand under the left shoulder. Roll to the side plank. Stay here or press the shin into the mat. Lift the right leg. Breathe. Maybe you find the foot with the hand. Open the heart a little more. And then slowly release all the way back down. I'm going to take the knees wide. Come down to your child's pose. Rest the forehead down. Hands can stay out front or by the heels. I just want you to settle in here. Let the hips be heavy. Let the forehead rest. And then bring the hands to the thighs. Slowly press into the knees. Roll yourself all the way back up. Find a long spine. Lift the chest. Shoulders back and down. Crown of the head rises. I just want you to sit here in the power of your body. So don't let the mind take you off into a tangent, thinking about your day. Stay here in your body. So be present and aware of the heat that you might be feeling, the texture of your clothes on your skin, the mat beneath you, sounds around you. Just be really physically present in your body. I want you to take a moment just to acknowledge all the things your body can and does do for you every day. So perhaps your body carries you around all day at work. Perhaps you recognize this practice that you've just been able to do. Perhaps thanking it for being able to love your partner well. Perhaps it carries other children. Perhaps it is just a survivor. What has it survived? Thank it for everything you've ever done for and to your body. Thank Thank it for having the strength to be here today, to continue to carry and house your soul, and for being able to create life. Perhaps thank it for cycling regularly. Perhaps thanking it for allowing you to rest deeply. Just finding those positives to focus on, being physically present with your body and all of its abilities. When you're ready to start to open the eyes, coming on back. I hope you were able to really get into your physical body, enjoy the heat that we can build in the body, and not feel like you need to back off and be afraid of your body. I think sometimes we're almost too full of information about all the things that can go wrong that we focus on, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Let's stop focusing on what we can't and focus on what we can. Trust in the strength and the health and the energy of your body, because you can. Thank you again for sharing your practice with me, especially at this really special and sacred time in your life. I wish you all the best of luck on your journey. I'm sending you love and all of my hope. Namaste.